Well, hey there. Today I'm going to talk through why I think Kase's new Armour magnetic filter system is an elegant, innovative, easy to use way to work with filters that really will advance your work with filters, particularly if you're working with a combination of, say, circular polarizers, solid neutral density, and graduated neutral density. You open up this beautiful, nice display case, and inside you're going to find this really nice padded ballistic nylon case with padded sleeves inside that contain all the pieces that you might want to work with. So, you know, I keep in the front little pouch the actual magnetic filter holder and the adapter ring. I like to keep the adapter ring in its little press fit lens cap, just because otherwise the magnet is so strong with this system, it's tough to separate the two when they're not connected to the camera. Now, the system comes with an adapter ring, for both 77mm lenses as well as 82mm lenses. The 82 is what I'm going to be working with today, and it also comes with adapter rings for smaller lenses. So I'm going to put a 72 to 82mm adapter ring on this lens that I'm working with my Nikon Z7 II right now. And then you just want to go ahead and thread on your 82mm magnetic lens adapter, get it threaded onto that adapter ring. And this little press fit lens cap can cover up your lens and keep it protected in between actually working with the filter system. So the next thing you're going to want to do is pull out the actual magnetic filter holder. That piece just snaps in place magnetically right here. Click, you can see that is a strong magnet. It has a little lock piece that automatically cams out. You have to go ahead and pull that to release it. It locks it in place so it can't possibly fall off. But if you put it near that magnetic ring on your camera, on your adapted lens, it just snaps right into place. Now, if you want to work with a polarizer, if you know you're working with a polarizer, I would say the first thing to do before you even mount it is reach into this bag in the little padded sleeve that has your circular polarizer and turn it so that the writing is facing into the back of that magnetic holder and just drop it into place. It's a 95mm filter. There are places all the way around to stick your fingernail in and pull it back out against the magnet, but it has a nice, strong magnetic connection. And there it is, sandwiched between the lens adapter and the magnetic filter holder. And then if you spin this little red knurled knob, it spins the polarizer. So you can look through your camera and let's say you're working in a mountain lake and you want to see through the reflection of the clouds into those beautiful rocks on the bottom of the water. Or you're up high in the mountains and there's beautiful puffy white clouds and you want to enhance the contrast between the clouds and the mountaintops. You just spin that till you see what you're looking for in the viewfinder and you're polarized the way that you want. Now, if you want to work with some solid neutral density, you can reach in here and pull out a, let's see, I've got a 6-stop ND64 solid neutral density filter that just drops into the front part of this magnetic filter holder. Same thing, I can reach in here, there's slots to just put my fingernail in and pull it back out. It drops in there via very strong magnetics. When you turn the ring, it's turning both filters. For the solid neutral density, doesn't matter at all. It's polarizing with that polarizer back behind. So you can continue to adjust even after you put the solid neutral density in. And here's where the kit just gets crazy to me. Let's say you want to work with graduated filters. I generally work with graduated filters when I'm doing video, when I'm doing time lapse, when I want to hold back the sky and it's brighter than the foreground and still have that exposure balance in the foreground. They've got these frames. You can buy the filters with the frames from them. This is a K9 or a K100 filter of theirs, 100mm wide glass, incredibly tough filter that's really beautifully optically neutral. And it fits in this metallic magnetic frame. You can also just buy the frames and adapt the K100 filters that you have. You can use these ultra thin frames. They also make 2mm thick frames for your legacy filters. Maybe you have from other brands or you have the thicker Kase K100 filters. You can put them in and you can even stack multiple framed magnetic graduated filters and they just slide up and down in this holder. You can individually adjust them, easy as can be, slide one up, slide one down. When you've got it perfectly positioned looking through your camera and you have the graduated filters right where you want them, you can lock it all down with this little knob on the right side that just squeezes them together. Now they won't be moving at all in there. They won't slip in any way. You want to move them again, just loosen it, slide them individually, take them apart individually. Again, the magnet just locks these filters into place. Let's get it. I still have it a little tight. It's a little bit snug. Loosen that up. There you go. Snapped into place. Position that first filter, looking through your viewfinder. Oh, I want a little bit more in the upper part of the sky. Put that second filter in, lock the two down. Easy as can be. Meanwhile, you're still able to adjust your polarizer back behind with this little ring on the side. Everything magnetic, except for threading that original adapter ring for the system in. You want to take the whole system off as a whole, pop, off it comes. You're left with that ring. You can take the whole thing apart, put it back in your bag while you've got this cap on your lens, say you're out there working in rougher conditions. Just as easy as can be.